All right, guys, it is coming up on 6:26. This is Stephen Ray, and we are in the midst of a tornado outbreak across Mississippi, and the Weather Service has issued a brand new tornado warning. And this warning does include the Starkville, Mississippi the Starkville, Mississippi area. This also includes the area in and around West Point, Mississippi. Now, this is a radar indicated rotation. I apologize about that. Okay, so this is a radar indicated rotation, and your actual tornado is going to be for 33 more minutes. This is for a tornado warning for Oktibbeha and South Central Clay County until 7 o'clock. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Craig Springs, or 14 miles north of Louisville, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. If you are in Starkville, it's going to be on top of you at 6:30. So that's going to be right now. And then, of course, around West Point at 6:55. So let me back out and turn on the Columbus, Mississippi radar site. And you can see we've also got another tornado warning that includes Tupelo. But we've also got this tornado warning that includes Starkville, Mississippi. And there, of course, is your area of rotation that is sitting north of Sturgis along the Highway 12 corridor, and of course over here towards the Highway 82 corridor as well. And all right, so there's your possible tornado. That is going to be out here towards the Oakwood Estates area, and it's also going to be near the Valley View and Self Creek area. And there you can see you got your airport right there. You've got the Mississippi 12. You've got the Mississippi 25. And let me see, we're getting some updates. Okay, so the tornado warning continues. It is radar indicated for Clay and Oktibbeha counties until 7 p.m. All right, and so we got another severe thunderstorm warning for the south of Mississippi until 7:30. But once again, the possible tornado is going to be sitting near the Oakwood Estates area and also towards the Self Creek, Mississippi area over here and towards the Starkville area. And so let me back out and show you. There is Starkville, there's Artessa, and your possible tornado is going to be right back here in this general area, right back here towards the Longview area and the Green Acres, also the Sunset area and Oakwood Estates. And it is going to be also over here towards the Country Club subdivision and Starkville. So this is, like I said, a radar indicated tornado for 30 more minutes for Oktibbeha and Clay counties. And if you are going to be near the Longview area, 625, and then, of course, the Muldrow area, 645, Starkville at 630, which is going to be right now. So this is the area of concern. And once again, this tornado warning goes until 7 o'clock for Starkville, and your possible tornado is going to be sitting down here close to the area where 12 hits 25 in the western portions of Starkville right now. And so that is the area of concern that we currently have on the radar right now. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything that would be down in Starkville right now, but there is, like I said, a current tornado warning that does include the Starkville, Mississippi area. And regardless, all of Oktibbeha County is underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and small hail as well. But once again, your possible tornado is going to be in between Starkville and Bradley along the 12 corridor, and it will come up here towards a point near Starkville, near where 12 intersects 25, and that's going to be right there near the airport as well. So that is the area of concern over here towards the Country Club subdivision, the Timber Cove, Starkville area, and then getting up here towards the 182 corridor, Northwood Hills, and then the Cedar Point area of Starkville. So any of those places, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center. And of course, as always, you need to be away from windows with the potential of a possible tornado that is coming into the Starkville area right now. And so once again, we've got a tornado warning for Starkville, Mississippi. It is radar indicated. It continues until 7 o'clock for Clay and Oktibbeha County in Mississippi for 28 more minutes. And let me back out. And your possible tornado is going to be right down here, close to the Sturgis area, in between Sturgis and Starkville right now, along the 12 corridor. And that is going to be the area of concern that we have right now in Starkville, Mississippi. And once again, the new update, they have not updated the warning on the actual radar yet. They will here momentarily, though. All right, so there's the new warning. Severe thunderstorm remains in effect until 7 o'clock for Oktibbeha and southern Clay counties. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Starkville, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. If you were in Muldrow, you need to be there in your safe place. You got about 10 minutes from now. Tibby around 6:50 and West Point at 6:55. So the possible tornado now is crossing into the city limits of Starkville over towards the Oakwood States, also near the Northwood Hills area and the Hancock Circle area. And so if you are near the Highland Estates or the Westland Heights, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows, because this is a tornado warning crossing the 182 area right now in Starkville, Mississippi. Now, once again, this is a radar indicated rotation for 26 more minutes. But once again, all of Starkville will be under a severe thunderstorm warning because of winds in excess of 60 to 70 miles per hour. But once again, there is a possible tornado that is sitting in between the Cedar Point and the Valley View area in Starkville. And this is going to be west of Mississippi State University. And this is also going to be near the Hancock Circle and Cedar Point down here in Mississippi. Now, if you're watching across the West Point area, your possible tornado is going to be sitting right in this area right here. And it's going to be going off towards the northwest, kind of like that, towards the West Point area. So in about 5 minutes from now, I can give Starkville the all clear from this tornado warning, but you're about to get some really hellacious winds come through Starkville right now, as we've got a line of wind that is arcing down from Starkville all the way down into Louisville and into just west of Philadelphia. That blue line that you see right here, the green meeting the blue, that is extreme wind that we currently have right now. And this is about to plow into Starkville right now. And so we got a tornado warning that continues until 7 o'clock. Radar indicated for tornado for Clay and Oktibbeha counties. And this is once again an active tornado warning that includes the Starkville, Mississippi area right now. This is west of Artesa and this is south of West Point, but West Point is under the tornado warning right now. And this is going to be on top of you right now. Let's see. And let me check on our friends to the north, and let me check from Memphis. Okay, we got a tornado warning that includes Itawamba, Lee, and Pontotoc counties in Mississippi until 6:45. So that is the storm that is north of, that is near Tupelo, Mississippi. So let me take you over there. So we got 2 active warnings in the state of Mississippi. We got this one that's right here for Starkville and West Point. We've got another one up here that includes the Tupelo, Saltillo, and Guntown, Mississippi. Now, if you are in the areas right now of Tupelo and Verona, Mississippi, this is just off to the east of you right now. Coming down the 22 corridor in between Tupelo and Fulton, Mississippi. So that is the area in and around the area of Itawamba, Lee, and Pontotoc counties until 6:45. So that is the area of concern, basically from Baldwin, Mississippi, all the way down to Verona and into the Tupelo, Mississippi area. We've got this other area of rotation that is north of Starkville now and is about to push into Starkville. And let me check Jackson. And there's no new updates. Okay, the tornado warning for Oktibbeha and Clay County continues until 7 o'clock. That was at 6:33 from the National Weather Service in Jackson. We are getting damage from Calhoun County in Mississippi. That I'm guessing that's in North Mississippi. Several large tree branches snapped in Calhoun County. Also structural damages on Highway 271, 331, and of course 253. And so that's going to be up there in Calhoun County in Mississippi. No update from the Weather Service out of Jackson just yet. Okay, so the possible tornado is now going to be across the area west of West Point now. And if it continues to look like that, I would expect the Weather Service to cancel that warning. But let me back out because they've issued another tornado warning. Jackson has issued a brand new tornado warning, and this one includes Jasper and Smith counties. Okay, so that's going to be down in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. So Jasper and Smith counties in Mississippi is now put under a tornado warning for Bay Springs, Mississippi. So we got the tornado warning that continues now for Starkville until 7 o'clock. And we got a new tornado warning that includes Bay Springs, Mississippi. And there's your brand new tornado warning that includes Bay Springs, Raleigh, and Montrose for radar indicated. And this warning goes for 60, 4 more minutes for northern Jasper and central Smith County till 7:45. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. Okay, good news. Let me take you back up to the north here. The Weather Service in Jackson is canceling the tornado warning for Starkville. All right, so the tornado warning for Clay and Oktibbeha County, like I thought it would be, is about to expire. It has been canceled. It is about to leave your screen. So if you're watching in West Point or Starkville, the tornado warning is no longer active, as the Weather Service in Jackson has canceled the tornado warning for Clay and Oktibbeha counties, as it was really tight earlier when it was back here, and now it has completely left the area. There goes your warning. And so we're down to 1 tornado warning now down here in South Mississippi, and this includes the Bay Springs and Raleigh and the Montrose, Mississippi area. There is Raleigh, there is Slavernia, there's Bay Springs, there's Lewin, and there's Montrose, Mississippi. And there is your possible tornado just off towards the southwest of the Raleigh community in Mississippi. Also, you've got one near the Sand Point area, and also along the area, it is basically about to parallel the Highway 18 corridor that runs from Bay Springs into Raleigh, Mississippi. So this is north of Taylorsville, and this is west of Quitman and north of the city of Laurel, Mississippi, down here in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. So once again, if you're wondering about the tornado warning to the north, it has been allowed to expire for Oktibbeha and Clay counties, as the tornado warning is no longer active for Starkville. However, you guys are still in the vicinity of damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour right now. But the reason that I'm here is because we got 2 active tornado warnings. We got this one up here that is for Itawamba County. It expires in 2 minutes for Pontotoc, Itawamba, and Lee counties in Mississippi. That includes the areas right now of Manatahachie, Mississippi, for 2 more minutes. And then we've got this brand new tornado warning that is down here north of Bay Springs, Mississippi, and Bay Springs is under the tornado warning right now. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Starkville, Mississippi, West Point, and Longview until 7 p.m. Once again, that is a severe thunderstorm warning for Starkville now. The tornado warning was allowed to expire. So now we've got the one for Raleigh and Slavernia, Bay Springs, Lewin, and Montrose, Mississippi, for 61 more minutes until 7:45 this evening. 11 miles northeast of McGee, moving to the east at 45 miles per hour. Now, if you were in Raleigh, it's going to be on top of you right now. Bay Springs and Pineville around 7, Turnerville at 7:10, Garlandville around 7:20, Rose Hill at 7:25, and Orange, Mississippi at 7:30. So we've only got 1 active tornado warning left in the state of Mississippi, and it's south of Forest and north of Bay Springs, Mississippi. But I do note, look at this little area right here next to Pulaski, Mississippi, south of Forest. We got to watch that area as well for the potential of a spin-up. Yep, right back in there. So we got 1 active tornado warning left. Now we've got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings for damaging winds in excess of 60. That include a lot of counties in Mississippi that go to the state line of Alabama. But the reason that I'm here is because we got a tornado warning for Bay Springs, Mississippi. Uh-oh. What are we doing?
The National Weather Service in Huntsville, Alabama has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Western Lauderdale County in northwestern Alabama, Colbert County in northwestern Alabama, Franklin County in northwestern Alabama, until 7:45.
Okay, so we got a severe thunderstorm warning for Colbert and Lauderdale counties in northwest Alabama. We got a tornado warning that continues for Bay Springs, Mississippi until 7:45. And your possible tornado is going to be sitting west of Raleigh, Mississippi, right there where you can kind of see that bulge and that notch right there. That is the area in between Raleigh and Union. If you are on the Magnolia Drive along 35, you need to be in your safe place right now. And this is also north of the Cedar Ridge area, also towards the Mount Pleasant, Mississippi area. And if you are east of Heater, Mississippi, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. And once again, if you are wondering about the tornado warning that was issued for Starkville, it has been allowed to expire. And so now we're just witnessing a severe thunderstorm warning for Starkville, Mississippi right now, and no longer an active tornado warning. Okay, so we are down to one active tornado warning in the state of Mississippi, and this includes the Bay Springs, Mississippi area right now. Now, I do want to also mention, let me go back to the north, because I know that the title says tornado warning for Starkville. I want to let you guys know that the tornado warning has been allowed to expire for Clay and Oktibbeha counties. The warning has been allowed to expire, and the warning is canceled. There's still a severe thunderstorm warning for 10 more minutes in the Starkville area. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning for the Aberdeen, Mississippi area and Amory, Mississippi for the 40 more minutes. However, the reason that I'm here on air on the social media side of things is because we actually have a tornado warning that is currently for Raleigh, Mississippi, Sandpoint, Mississippi, and Bay Springs, Mississippi until 7:45. And this is in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. And if you are in Bay Springs or areas near and around Bay Springs, your time of action is going to be 7 o'clock to see this possible tornado. And it looks like that this is more of a straight line wind event, but the Weather Service thinks it is good enough to go on ahead and be a tornado warning. So if you were in Bay Springs, and especially if you were along the 15 corridor that runs from Bay Springs all the way up to Newton, Mississippi, I want you guys to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. We are still getting reports of wind damage back across Hinds County, Mississippi, which is the home of Jackson, Mississippi. We have trees down on a house on Campbell Street and in Hinds County near the Forest Hill area. We have roof damage to multiple homes on Plummer Circle, possible tornado. But the good news is no damage reports this time out of Starkville or West Point. So the good news is, okay, for those of you that are in Columbus. All right, let me back out because we got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that includes Clay, Lowndes, Noxubee, and Oktibbeha counties until 8:15. So there's your brand new severe thunderstorm warning. And it's going to be for Clay, Lowndes, Noxubee, Oktibbeha until 8:15. So a new warning is about to pop up here that does include the Columbus, Mississippi area. Okay, tornado warning continues till 7:45 for Jasper and Smith counties in Mississippi. Got another severe thunderstorm warning that is issued for Covington and Marion counties in Mississippi. All right, so let me... There's your new severe thunderstorm warning for the next 82 minutes for Clay, Oktibbeha, Noxubee, and Lowndes County, Mississippi. And this warning does include Oktok and Crawford. It includes Columbus, the Columbus Air Force Base, and Caledonia, Mississippi. If you were in Caledonia, your time to call to action is at 7:40. The Columbus Air Force Base and Steens at 7:35. Columbus and Waverly at 7:30. Tibby around 7:25. Bent Oak at 7:20. And Sessom at 7:15. Crawford and Oktok around 7:10. So the only tornado warning that we still have on the board is that one for Jasper and Smith counties. That includes the Bay Springs, Mississippi area, Montrose, Lewin, and of course the Slavernia, Mississippi area right now. So we got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. We got multiple warnings, but we got one tornado warning left on the board right now. All right, so once again, we got one tornado warning. All right, we got one tornado warning left for Raleigh, Slavernia, Bay Springs, Montrose, and Lewin, Mississippi, down in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. We have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. I can actually zoom out and show you. Let me actually take off the radar. There are your copious amounts of severe thunderstorm warnings that run all the way from Corinth, Mississippi, up in the northern portions of Mississippi, all the way down to Slidell, Louisiana. You got severe thunderstorm warnings that include Tupelo, Amory, Aberdeen, Mississippi, Corinth, Mississippi. You got severe thunderstorm warnings that include Starkville, West Point, and Columbus. You've got severe thunderstorm warnings that include Macon, Mississippi. You got Brooksville, Mississippi in that one. You got Vernon, Sugar Lake, Mississippi. Now, there's no warning from Philadelphia over to Scuba, Mississippi. And then you've got another severe thunderstorm warning for Forest, Mississippi. Then a tornado warning for Bay Springs. Severe thunderstorm warning for Taylorsville, Collins, Mississippi. And then getting down here into Columbia, Mississippi. And then down here into the Franklinton and the Bogalusa, Louisiana area, and then down there into the Picayune, Mississippi area as well. So this is a long line of storms, but the one active one that is the most active is going to be this one that is sitting up here in between Montrose and Lewin, Mississippi. And this warning goes for another 47 minutes just off to the east of the 501. Basically, this tornado is going to be in between the 15 and the 501 down here in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. And you can see that the Highway 15 corridor runs from Bay Springs all the way up to Newton. So nobody should be driving in that area right now, north of Bay Springs or south of Newton, Mississippi. Now, if you were in Raleigh, or if you are back here towards the Puckett, Mississippi area, or the Benneville National Forest, I can give you guys the all clear. If you were in Jackson, Mississippi, I can give you guys the all clear. Basically, let me take off the radar real quick. If you are west of these warnings right here, you guys are done with severe weather. If you guys are west of that line of storms, you guys are through with severe weather. If you are east of the warnings or currently under the warnings, you guys are not done just yet. So I want to make myself very clear. Oxford, Grenada, Winona, Greenwood, Philadelphia, Jackson, Vicksburg, Natchez, Macomb, Brookhaven, Hazelhurst, Mississippi, done with severe weather. Starkville, about to be done with severe weather. Brooksville, Columbus, Sugar Lake, Tupelo, Aberdeen, Amory, Mississippi, and Meridian still got severe weather to deal with. Hattiesburg, Laurel, and Ellisville still got severe weather to deal with. So those are the areas that are clear and that are still under the gun right now. Getting a lot more reports now coming in towards the Hinds County, Mississippi area. Another tree down on Kimball and McWilliams, and there is a possible tornado from earlier. A lot of damage in and around the Jackson, Mississippi area, and especially the Hinds County, Mississippi area. But the good news is no updates or any kind of damage coming out of Raleigh, Mississippi, or no damage updates coming out of the Starkville, Mississippi area. And good news, Starkville has been cleared from the severe thunderstorm warning. And so once again, there is your line of wind that is coming through West Point right now, just east of Starkville, and curving down into Louisville. And it is moving in this direction right here. So if you are in between Starkville and Columbus on Highway 82, you can expect to see wind damage and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour here very soon. Starkville, I can give you guys the all clear. You guys are behind the line. West Point is about to be across the line. Tupelo, Mississippi, I can give you guys the all clear. If you were in Corinth, Mississippi, I can give you guys the all clear. If you were down here in Philadelphia, I can give you guys the all clear. Carthage, the all clear. Forest, Mississippi is in the clear. Taylorsville, Bay Springs, not in the clear. McGee is in the clear. Collins is getting hammered right now with damaging winds in excess of 60 and possibly a tornado. If you are down there close to Bassfield or Seminary, you guys are not through with it. Monticello, you are clear. Brookhaven, Mississippi, Hazelhurst, Mississippi, and the Jackson, Mississippi metro area, you guys are done with severe weather. Meridian, on the other hand, Meridian is not done with severe weather. And I would almost guarantee you that basically from Taylorsville down to Collins, that is going to be winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. All right, let me see what that is. Okay, for those of you that are currently in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi, Jackson has just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Jasper, Newton, Jasper, Newton, Scott, and Smith counties until 7:45. Winds of 60 to 70 miles per hour and a tornado is possible. All right, so that is probably going to be up here for Jasper County, Newton County, and Scott County. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Roberts to near Taylorsville, moving east at 45 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gust. If you were near the Newton, Mississippi area at 720, which is going to be coming up here. Bay Springs at 725, and Heidelberg is going to be around you at 745. But once again, for Laurel, Ellisville, Collins, and anybody near the seminary community along the 535 corridor, this is winds in excess of 70 miles per hour that very well could do a lot of damage coming into the Pine Belt area right now. You've also got this tornado warning that is for Raleigh, Bay Springs, Lewin, and Montrose along the 15 corridor. So things are really, really about to bear down on the Pine Belt area for Laurel and Hattiesburg and over towards the area of Columbia, Mississippi. Okay, a little bit further off to the north, we got a severe thunderstorm that is still in effect for Macon, Mississippi, Brooksville, Bigby Valley until 8:15. So that is the area. Now they've canceled. Okay, so they've canceled the tornado warning for Smith and Rankin, or for Jasper and Smith counties. Okay, so the tornado warning is about to leave your screen. However, I'm going to stay here because this is getting pretty close to the area down here near Laurel. And I can almost guarantee you that that's going to be winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. And especially, I do not like the look of that little notch right there and that little notch right there. And both of these are going to be moving off like that. So here comes the line of storms that has come through Collins. Okay, the warning for Amory, Aberdeen, and Fulton, Mississippi has been upgraded to the north to winds in excess of 70. So let me back out. All right, so here's what we got going on. We got a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Tishomingo, Prentiss, Alcorn, McNairy, and Hardin counties in Mississippi that include the areas of Iuka and Mississippi. You got another severe thunderstorm warning that includes Itawamba, Lee, Monroe, Chickasaw counties until 7:30 for winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. That includes Aberdeen, Amory, Fulton, the area of Tombigbee State Park, Manahawkin, Smithville, Prairie View, Evergreen, and Amory and Aberdeen. All right, next up, we got a severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued for Noxubee, Oktibbeha, Clay, and Lowndes County until 8:15. And this warning includes Oktok, Crawford, Sessom, Columbus Air Force Base, and Caledonia. You got another severe thunderstorm warning for damaging winds in excess of 60 for Noxubee and Winston counties in Mississippi, for Macon and Bigby Valley. All right, then you come down here into the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. You got a severe thunderstorm warning for 21 more minutes that includes the areas of Newton, Smith, and Scott counties that will impact Forest, Harpersville, Raleigh, Homewood, Stratton, Pulaski, Steele, Pineville, Burns, Lake, and Slavernia. You got another severe thunderstorm warning that Jackson just issued for damaging winds in excess of 60 for Jasper, Newton, Smith, and Scott counties until 7:45. And this includes the areas of Lawrence and Roberts, Newton, Mississippi, Stringer, Bay Springs, Vernon, Moss, Turnersville, Heidelberg, Stratford Springs, and Paulding. And then you've got this last one down here with a tornado possible. Smith, Covington, and Jefferson Davis counties until 7:30. Winds in excess of 60 to 70. Center Ridge, Collins, Melba, and Stanford. also Bassfield, Seminary, and Mize. So there's your long line of storms, basically from Taylorsville and Bay Springs curving down into Collins. Okay, got a brand new tornado warning, and this one is going to be for Forest, Lamar, and Marion counties in Mississippi. Okay, so we got a tornado warning now for Forest, Lamar, and Marion counties in Mississippi. All right, so let me take off the radar. So that's going to be for Forest, Lamar, and Marion counties in Mississippi. Including Hattiesburg, Petal, and Columbia. All right, so we got a tornado warning that includes Hattiesburg now. Okay. Going to be radar indicated, and it's going to cross into Hattiesburg right now. So it is basically from Columbia to Baxterville to Hattiesburg right now until 8:15. We are awaiting it to pop up on the screen. Come on. All right, there's your new tornado warning for Hattiesburg, Columbia, and West Hattiesburg right now. All right, so we got a tornado warning that includes the West Hattiesburg and Hattiesburg area. Also, Summerall, it includes the Coral and Providence area right now in Mississippi. So let me go to New Orleans and see if we can see it better from there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got a tornado warning, radar indicated for the next 62 minutes. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Pickwick, or 7 miles north of Sandy Hook, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. If you are in Columbia, 7:15. If you are in Pine Bur, 7:20. Improv, 7:30. Hattiesburg, 7:40. West Hattiesburg at 7:45. And Rawls Springs, 7:50. Okay, so there's your tornadoes out to Collins. Just a second. All right, guys, give me just a second because I got to share this everywhere once again. Just a second, guys. We're at a tornado warning radar indicated for Forest, Lamar, and Marion counties down in South Mississippi. That does include Hattiesburg till 8:15. Okay, for those of you that are watching in South Mississippi, you got Columbia here, you got Hattiesburg here. We got a brand new tornado warning that is radar indicated until 8:15 for the Hattiesburg metro area. For Marion, Northern Forest, and Lamar counties in Mississippi until 8:15. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Pickwick, or 7 miles north of Sandy Hook, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. If you are near Columbia, 7:15, Pine Bur, 7:20, Improv, around 7:30, Hattiesburg, around 7:40, West Hattiesburg, around 7:45, and Rawls Springs around 7:50. So let's get in here and let's track this thing. Okay, so we got the possible tornado that is south of Highway 98. It's going to be sitting right down here, south of Columbia, Mississippi, moving off in this direction right here. So we got a tornado warning for Forest, Lamar, and Marion counties in Mississippi coming into Hattiesburg. Okay, so if you are near the area of Pine Bur, Lambton, or Edna, you need to be in your safe place right now. And anybody on Highway 13 needs to be in their safe place right now because this is going to be a pretty significant situation coming basically along the 98 corridor from Columbia all the way into Hattiesburg. So Hattiesburg is underneath a tornado warning right now, and this is going to be the area of concern anywhere that is in the polygon warning. And so your possible tornado is going to be sitting right here, right south of Columbia near the Pine Bur, Mississippi area, moving into Hattiesburg like this. Let me put this into motion for you. This warning goes until 8:15 for Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So regardless of whether you're in the tornado warning or not, you're going to see winds in excess of 60 to 70 out here along the 98 corridor, basically from Columbia into Hattiesburg. But of course, there's your active tornado warning right now. That is going to be for the areas of Columbia and Hattiesburg, Mississippi right now. Purvis is no longer, Purvis is not in the tornado warning right now. But once again, there is a tornado that is on the ground that is in Columbia right now. Or a tornado warning, I should say, that is over Columbia right now. All right, let me... Okay, so we got some damage from around Starkville in Oktibbeha County, Mississippi. We currently have, where is it? Tree fell on the home on Caldwell Street, and that is in Oktibbeha County, and that is going to be up there close to the Mississippi State campus, 1 mile north of Starkville. But once again, the reason that I'm here is we got a tornado warning for Columbia and Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and this possible tornado now is sitting along the 13 corridor in between Edna and Pine Bur, Mississippi, moving off towards the northeast, basically paralleling the 98 corridor, moving up towards the city of Hattiesburg right now. So Hattiesburg, you're under a tornado warning, and this warning goes for another 63 minutes until 8:15. And if you're in Hattiesburg, around 7:40 is your time and your call to action. And so your possible tornado is going to be sitting right there south of Highway 98 and really close to the Pine Bur area right now. And once again, if you are west of Purvis and south of Hattiesburg, including Hattiesburg and Summerall, you need to be in your safe place right now. That's the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And the good news is no update from the Weather Service on this warning in 12 minutes, which is good. All right, so you got the brand new tornado warning. A brand new tornado warning has been issued now for Clark and Jasper counties in Mississippi. So let's back out. Oh boy. So Clark and Jasper counties in Mississippi until 8:30. Let me see. This one includes Bay Springs, Quitman, and Stonewall, Mississippi. So this is going to be up here in this area north of Hattiesburg. All right, so there's your brand new tornado warning. Oh. Okay, so we got 3 tornado warnings. We got a tornado with a debris signature on the ground up here for Amory and Aberdeen, Mississippi. And this one is going to be for the areas of Itawamba, Lee, and Monroe counties in northeast Mississippi till 7:45. Okay, so we got an observed tornado that is on the ground southwest of Westville, really close to the Columbus Air Force, the Columbus radar site. I'll go back to our storm in the South Mississippi here in just a minute. We got a confirmed tornado that was 7 miles east of Aberdeen, moving to the northeast at 45. This is a radar confirmed tornado. This is going to be near the Hatley, Gatman, the Sipsey Forks area, Quincy, Mississippi, the Greenwood Springs, Splunge, Wise Gap, Athens, and Parham, Mississippi. So once again, let me back out. And show you that there is a confirmed tornado on the ground with this east of Aberdeen, Mississippi. And it's going to be sitting right there. It is going to be sitting just off towards the east of Athens and northwest of Westville, Mississippi. It is very close to the radar right here in Columbus, and I hope that we do not lose the Columbus radar site because of this, but that is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right there, just off towards the east of Athens and north of Westville in Mississippi. All right, so let me take you back down to the south, and we got a brand new tornado warning that includes Whitman, Stratford Springs, Heidelberg, and Paulding, Mississippi, and Stonewall. So there's your tornado warning for Whitman, Bay Springs, Heidelberg, Stonewall, and Enterprise. Okay, and then we got another tornado warning that is down here for Hattiesburg and Columbia, and this one is still radar indicated for Forest, Lamar, and Marion counties. You got a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Pine Bur, or 9 miles southeast now of Columbia, moving to the northeast at 40. This dangerous storm will be near Hattiesburg at 7:50 and West Hattiesburg around 8 o'clock. So there is your brand new tornado warning. And let me see if we can actually see it. Nope, too far away from Jackson, so we got to go to New Orleans. And north of Pine Bur, west of Pine Grove, Mississippi, west of Purvis. Okay, so okay, so we got multiple tornado warnings now in Mississippi. We got the one southwest of Hattiesburg. We got the one that's including the Quitman, Mississippi area. And we got the one that's on the ground south of the Columbus, Mississippi radar site. And so let me go. And it's still on the ground right there north of Westville, Mississippi. And let me Yep, it's still on the ground. All right. So I apologize for the brief delay. Okay, sit back down. Okay, time to sit down now. Been standing up for a little while. Now it's time to sit down. Okay. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. Okay. We currently have, from the National Weather Service in Jackson, a severe thunderstorm that continues for Noxubee County for damaging winds in excess of 60. We got another severe thunderstorm warning for Kemper and Lauderdale counties for damaging winds in excess of 60. And we got a tornado warning for Forest, Lamar, and Marion counties, which is this one right here on the radar screen, that includes the Hattiesburg area that continues until 8:15. Okay, there's your possible tornado that is sitting right here, west of Pine Grove and south of Enon, really close to the area west of Purvis. So once again, got a tornado warning that continues now for Summerall and Hattiesburg, northwest of Purvis. Got another tornado warning up here south of Meridian, near the Quitman, Mississippi area in between Bay Springs and Quitman, Mississippi. Sitting here close to the Kelowna, Mississippi area, Vosburg, and about to cross the 59 corridor. And then, of course, we've got this other tornado warning that continues, that is on the ground, that is crossing over the radar site from the radar site of Columbus, as it is actually right over that area right now. And then we've got this other tornado warning that is near Smithville, Amory, Mississippi, and the area of Tremont, Mississippi, and this one is radar indicated as well. Oh man, so we got a lot of action that's ongoing inside the state of Mississippi right now. So hopefully we will not lose the radar site there out of Columbus, because I would hate to lose that actually. Okay, so we go down here to Columbus. We go down here to the radar site out of New Orleans, and there is your brand new severe thunderstorm warning for Covington and Marion counties have been allowed to expire. So no more severe thunderstorm warnings for Covington or Marion counties in Mississippi. Probably Birmingham. All right, so Hattiesburg, get to your safe place right now. And this tornado for Hattiesburg is 18 miles southwest of downtown Hattiesburg. And if you're on the Southern Miss campus, you need to be in your safe place right now. Oh, it's moving. $40. Okay, so if you were in West Hattiesburg, it's going to be on top of you in 18 minutes. If you were in Oak Grove, it's going to be on top of you at 15 minutes. Now 14. If you are in downtown Hattiesburg, 23 minutes. If you are in Palmer's Crossings, in 25 minutes. All right, so this is once again a radar indicated tornado for Forest and Lamar counties in Mississippi. And so they just updated the warning to take Marion out of it. So Marion, Columbia, you guys are no longer in the tornado warning right now. So Columbia, your severe weather threat is over. Bassfield, your severe weather threat is over. Hattiesburg, yours is about to be over in about 30 minutes. So we got a tornado warning for Summerall and Hattiesburg that does continue. And the possible tornado is about to cross the 589 corridor in between Low and Hattiesburg. And if you are along the 98 corridor, and especially where the 589 crosses into Hattiesburg, you need to be in your safe place right now. Uh-oh. Let me also say that the possible tornado to the north Okay, we got another tornado warning that is coming out of Jackson that includes Purvis, Palmer's Crossroads, and McCallum. All right, so we got a brand new tornado warning that does include the Purvis area down here for this area that is right down here. I mean, just on top of Purvis. So if you're in Purvis right now, you need to be in your safe place right now. Both of these warnings in South Mississippi go until 8:15. The one for Purvis is also until 8:15. There's your brand new tornado warning. So if you're in Purvis, you need to get to your safe place right now. This dangerous storm will be around Rock Hill at 7:45 and McLaurin at 7:55. And a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Purvis, 15 miles south of West Hattiesburg, northeast at 55. Okay, so we got two areas of rotation now in South Mississippi. We got this area right here, and we got this area right here. And both of them are moving off in that direction. Okay, we're getting reports of trees down across Mississippi Highway 468 in Rankin County, Mississippi, which is in Brandon, Mississippi. That was from earlier. Okay, so we currently still have a tornado warning that is crossing over here, out here where the 589 and the 98 corridor intersect. So if you were near the Hattiesburg area, the Clyde area, the Raw Springs, Glendale, Dragon, or Petal area, you need to be in your safe place right now. There is another possible tornado that is down here near the Purvis area, sitting here along the Mitchell Road area and the Cotton Town or Coal Town Road area, Main Street, and Purvis. So 2 areas of 589 is about to be hit right now. One near Purvis and one up here west of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And so you got one area right up here. You got another area trying to form right here. And this is the one that they're warning for right down here in Purvis. So if you are west of Hattiesburg, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is okay. Okay, Lowndes County, Mississippi. The severe thunderstorm warning for Lowndes County, Mississippi has been upgraded to winds of 70. There it is. All right, so winds of 70 for Columbus. All right, so let me go to Columbus. And now they're saying winds of 70. Columbus Air Force Base at 7:50 and Caledonia at 8 o'clock. It's coming through Columbus right now. Winds of 70. So if you are near the Baker subdivision, Alabama Street, Pine Haven, or Green Acres, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also near the Holly Hills, Mississippi area along the 45 and 82 corridor going into Mississippi. You got a possible tornado that is west of Pashuta, west of Beatrice, west of Quitman, about to cross 55. And I can almost guarantee you that that is winds in there of 80 miles per hour. Yeah, you're going to have very, very, very high winds coming through Pashuta right now. Look at that. That's winds above the ground of 71 miles per hour. That's incredible. You got 71. You got 78, close to 80 miles per hour right above the ground coming through the Pashuta area right now, crossing the 59 corridor right now in the Delta of Mississippi in Jasper and Clark counties in Mississippi. You very well could be having a tornado right there southwest of Stonewall too, south of Rose Hill. You got another severe thunderstorm warning that includes Laurel right now and Queensboro. Possible tornado right there probably as well. And then you got the tornado warning that includes Hattiesburg and the one that includes Purvis. Okay, there's your tornado that is near Purvis. That's pretty nasty. All right, so your possible tornado near the Hattiesburg area is going to be coming into Hattiesburg very soon. Basically stretching from Royal Springs all the way down to Hattiesburg right now. Okay, let me go to Mobile. No, Jackson. I think that was Jackson. Okay, here we go. All right, we got two very, very tight couplets. One of them is west of Hattiesburg, and one of them is sitting over Purvis right now. There is your straight line wind and possible tornado that is coming through West Hattiesburg right now. Tornado warning continues for south of Heidelberg. That's the one to the north. That is radar indicated. And they just issued or continued the one for Jasper and the one for Hattiesburg. Okay. All right, so we got a tornado warning right here west of Hattiesburg that is sitting in between Raw Springs and Hattiesburg right now. You need to be in your safe place right now. You got another tornado warning that is down here off towards the east Purvis. It is radar indicated, and it's probably going to be run mainly over rural areas of the county of Sunrise and McLaurin. McLaurin around 7:55, Sunrise at 8:05. Then you got this other one up here that is for northern Lamar and Forest counties in Mississippi. It includes Hattiesburg and Oak Grove at 7:45, which is right now. Okay, they continue, but both of them are still radar indicated. They just updated both of them. So both of them will probably update here very soon. You got one that's sitting right here west of Hattiesburg. You got another one that's down here east of Purvis. Okay, let's see. Okay, got a tornado warning that is now issued for Jones County in Mississippi. Give me just a second. Rick?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how you?
I'm doing good. Listen, man, I really, really want to thank you for joining me. And you want to really quick give everybody a quick update on who you are and where you're out of, real quick.
Yes, sir. I'm sure we've crossed paths before, Stephen. But one I have it for viewers out there. I'm Rick Glass. I'm with Stormtrooper Network on the Georgia team. And I've been doing this for right at 2 years. I think next month will be 2 years me being with Stormtrooper Network on the Georgia side. But yeah, seems like what we got going on now once again is another severe weather episode. Like I've stressed before, I think about a month ago I stressed, don't get caught up in risk. Yes, I know there's a moderate risk over there in Mississippi and Alabama, and hence towards the east of Dothan and over here towards my way in Bainbridge is slight risk. Still, risk is a risk.
Yes.
I just joined you, so I haven't followed you when I've been at church tonight.
Right.
Just came back, so apologies there for running late there, but I noticed we do have a lot on that's radar indicated.
Yes.
That means it's a tornado warning.
Yes.
Could be on the ground, but usually if it's on the ground, folks, it's either by law enforcement, first responders, as myself. I've done for 20 years as a firefighter, not as a deputy, but as a firefighter. Then you got the storm chasers out there.
Right.
Usually when there's on the ground, it's been noted it's on the ground by either storm spotter, storm chaser, or law enforcement. Radar indicated means it's a tornado warning. Is it on the ground? Maybe, but still we treat it as it's a tornado warning.
Yes. Well, are you able to look at the radar screen right here? What would you say winds would be in that Boeing segment coming up between Enterprise and Stonewall? Based on what I'm seeing, I would say anywhere from 70 plus. Because that is one heck of a bow right there.
Yes, sir, it is. And a bow, echo, that's the but in the squall line, they have tendency to bow out.
Yes.
They're in a storm. Is this a supercell? No, it's not. But it's a line of storms. It's a line. It's a bow segment.
Yes.
You will have their tendency to have tornadoes in these lines, and that's what you got going on now in Houston, Mississippi, and going into west central Alabama now, and northeast Mississippi, and into western northwest Alabama and west central Alabama.
Yes.
You have a lot of damage hour. Definitely. Could be 70, 80-mile-an-hour wind.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew from this setup the whole time it's going to be a big wind event. We've been getting winds over here in Southwest Georgia today. It's real gusty. I knew this episode we've had, it's going to be a lot of wind damage reports because of the wind. The wind is nothing to play with. Tornado is bad enough, but when you have straight line wind damage, it's more widespread.
Oh, yeah. And they can do damage that is EF1 or EF0 tornadoes. Okay, real quick, I wanted to do a quick update from the National Weather Service out of Jackson. We've got a tornado warning that continues for Forest County, Mississippi, and that is the one for Hattiesburg until 8:15. If you are in Lamar County, Mississippi, your area has been dropped because the tornado is no longer active in your area. You've also got a tornado warning for Jones County, Mississippi until 9 o'clock. And that one is going to be for Laurel and Ellisville. And then you've also got the tornado warning for Clark and Jasper counties until 8:30. So those are the three areas that we've currently got on radar right now. And I'm going to probably have to switch back over to Jackson to show you the one near Laurel and Ellisville. And that one's going to be that one north of Hattiesburg along the 59 corridor and along the 11 corridor as well. Are you seeing anything on your end that catches your eye right now, Rick? Rick?
Yes, sir. You lost me there for a second. I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah, and that line there coming out of Jackson around Hattiesburg, it looks like, yeah, you do definitely have some straight line wind damage there. And yes, there could be some rotation in that line, definitely on the
Yes.
Yeah, definitely on that line coming between Jackson and something that needs to be watched.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And especially that one north of Hattiesburg and south of Ellisville. This one on the northern suburbs of Hattiesburg, right in between 59 and 11, near where the Strix restaurant would be, over towards the Dragon area and the Leeville area. Those are the areas of concern right now. Let me see what else is ongoing right now. I'm hoping we aren't leaving out anything that would happen in Alabama. Okay. Okay, the good news is we got no tornado warnings in the state of Alabama, so that is good. All the tornado warnings remain in Mississippi right now. Okay, so
do you start a book on it?
hold on. Okay, so we got a brand new tornado warning that was just issued for Meridian, Mississippi. All right, so we got a tornado warning that just now includes Lauderdale County in Mississippi. And so let me take you up here. All right, so there's your tornado warning that is for Meridian, and that is going to be a continuation of the tornado warning that is down here south of that area, and this is a radar indicated tornado. Now, let me also Okay, so we got a tornado warning for Lauderdale County in Mississippi. It is a radar indicated. It includes Meridian until 9 o'clock. We've got a tornado warning that continues for Forest County until 8:15. We've got a tornado warning that includes Forest County until 8:15. So those are the areas of rotation in and around the Mississippi area right now. And Rick, I just noticed that Meridian is now under a tornado warning. What are your thoughts on that storm that is coming out of Enterprise, moving up towards Meridian up 59? Rick, you there? I guess not. Yes. Yep. I am. All right, hold on. Hey, Rick, you got me again?
Yes, sir. I had to reconnect.
You're fine. You're fine. All right. So as you can see, we got a tornado warning that continues or is just now issued for Meridian, Mississippi. What are your thoughts on that storm around the Enterprise area? Because that is the warning that prompted the one for Meridian.
A lot of broad rotation. You got, like straight line winds are definitely expected with that storm.
Yes.
All of us. Steve and I want to ask you this, if I may. Have you seen any? I've been away from the out of pocket with the weather for the last several hours.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any supercells out in front of this line?
No, other than what we're experiencing in Alabama right now, but none of these have been severe. It's all been in the line. But I will tell you that there has been a ton of wind damage that was produced back in the Jackson, Mississippi metro area when this line came on through.
Yeah, I was expecting that to happen since this weather revolution ever begun a week ago when they was predicting it.
Right.
And some of us over here on the Georgia side of STN was discussing that too. That
yes,
we was going to probably see a lot of wind damage with this system, and that's what it has lived up to what it was going to do. That's for sure.
Yes.
It came in as advertised so far. The thing is, we still got another good 12 hours to go with this system because it ain't got over into Georgia yet. It should be here about 6-7 o'clock, probably Eastern time tomorrow morning over here in Southwest Georgia. Well, I just want to say for the ones listening in Alabama and here in Georgia, we still gonna see severe weather tomorrow. It would, like you said, don't get caught up in risk. Well, some say, well, it's a slight risk. Yeah, it's a slight risk, but it's still a risk of severe weather. Do know this though, the enhanced line goes to the state line.
yes.
So them counties that border southeast Alabama, like Early, Clay, and Seminole, and even here in Decatur County, we have to watch this system because that enhance is right here at us, no doubt.
So we got an update from the Weather Service in Jackson. They are going to allow the warning for Forest County, Mississippi to go on ahead and expire. And that one's going to be this one down here that is in Purvis or just off to the east of Purvis. You've still got this one down here that includes Hattiesburg, but I can give Hattiesburg the all clear. We've also, hold on, make sure I didn't lose anything. Okay, so both of the warnings for Forest County have been allowed to expire. So the tornado warning is no longer active for Purvis or Hattiesburg. We've got a tornado warning that continues for Ellisville and Laurel, and this is radar indicated. And then we've got this other one up here that includes the Meridian metro area. And I got to tell you what, Rick, that right there really does look like a more of a straight line wind event, and that's pretty nasty. That's about as nasty of a squall line and a bow that you can get coming out of Mississippi and going up towards the Meridian, Mississippi area.
Yeah, it's one I've seen so far in this system that it seems like Mississippi today has been getting pounded with this, like you said, from Early and Jackson. They have really been hit hard with this line of storms. And now it's continuing on the eastern Mississippi and then the western Alabama here shortly.
Yes.
I would say this. I know a lot more about Alabama than I do Mississippi. Now I know you main towns like Meridian, Jackson, and Hattiesburg. The counties I ain't so familiar with, but I know the cities a lot over in Mississippi. Now in Alabama,
yes.
I know most of the counties fairly well. I know where you at up there in Birmingham. Is that correct? Tuscaloosa, wherever you from up there?
Tuscaloosa, yes.
Yes.
Tuscaloosa, yep.
Y'all have the legends of Weatherman up there in that neck of the woods, no doubt. I wish I could say the same here in Southwest Georgia, but we got a few down here. But up there where you at, y'all have the legends of all legends up there in Birmingham, and you know you know what I'm referring to. So,
yes.
And like he would say, if I may say his name, the great James Spann would say, to most people, it's a bucket of spilled paint. Well, that bucket of spilled paint tonight is really speaking out tonight. It's really speaking volumes tonight with this line in east central Mississippi and coming into western Alabama for sure. I'd say your towns along the Alabama Mississippi line have to watch this line definitely, especially with like towns like Aliceville, Utah, Buell. Starting to sound like Chase Band there, but no. On a serious note, but towns like I just mentioned there on the Alabama Mississippi border have to watch this line definitely here in the next 10 or 15 minutes because it is racing off to the east pretty fast.
Well, speaking of that, we got a tornado warning that was just issued for Lowndes and Noxubee County, Mississippi, and that is going to be right across the state line from Pickens County. And so we may very well get a tornado warning here very soon for Pickens County. And that's going to be for that area right there south of Columbus. So we got a tornado warning that is incoming for Prairie Point and Big V Valley in Mississippi, and there it is right there. Okay, so there is your new tornado warning in between Macon, Mississippi, and Pickensville. And this does include the eastern portions of Brooksville. So, the tornado warning once again for Lauderdale County and also for Lowndes and Noxubee County until 8:45. And so this is going to be towards the Pickensville area, also near Macon and Brooksville, Mississippi. Okay, and back down to the south, they've issued another tornado warning for Forest County in Mississippi.
Yeah, we just mentioned about Alabama, and like you just said, Lamb, there went the first warning there in Pickens County and West Central Alabama. Now you got to go down. Now we're looking down here south into southwest Alabama now. Just above Mobile there. Waynesboro is that the what I'm thinking
Yes.
about?
Yes.
Don't like that. We're gonna have to watch for some tornadic activity, if not straight line winds. Like the stress a while ago, they says it's a radar indicated. Well, tornado warning. We don't know if this thing's on the ground or not. Treat it as
Right.
it, folks. We're not here to scare no one. We're not
Yes.
here to hype it up either. We're here to. We're not gonna. We're gonna shoot it straight, like somebody like our leader tells us. We're gonna shoot it straight.
Yes.
We're not gonna give you false information. When a tornado warning is issued, it don't matter if it's on the ground or radar indicator. Treat it as it is on the ground, because we don't know what's really going on. The radars help us out a lot, no doubt, especially in today's technology. It's come a long ways with a radar. But when a tornado warning is issued, it's the real deal. It's nothing to play around about. In my 43 years, I've seen quite a few tornadoes in Southwest Georgia. I've seen
Yes.
some outbreaks come through here. And as a firefighter for 20 years, when that trying to make this story short here, when that outbreak hit the Valentine's Day of 2000, when it hit Mitchell and Grady County over here in Southwest Georgia, I thought I was in the Plain States just because of what I seen was unfolding that night after it hit. I never at the time, 21 years of seeing things, I never in my life seen what I never thought I would imagine seeing. I thought I was in the Plain States back
Hey,
that night. Go ahead.
got a tornado warning with an observed tornado right here in Pickens. About to move into Pickens County, Alabama. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but we got an observed tornado right over Bigby Valley and Prairie Point, right here in Kemper and Noxubee counties in Mississippi. Let me go back over here to Jackson. And this is an observed tornado for Lowndes and Noxubee counties in Mississippi. And so this is going to be moving over here towards a point near the Aliceville area. And then getting over here. All right, so there's your brand new tornado warning. Confirmed tornado was located over Prairie Point, or 8 miles southwest of Pickensville, moving to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a radar indicated tornado in Bigby Valley. It's going to be on top of you in 5 minutes. So let me go here to the correlation coefficient, see if we can actually see this thing. And there it is, north of Prairie Point right now. So we got a tornado warning with an indicated rotation that is right there north of Prairie Point in Mississippi. And so this is going to cross into Alabama near Pickensville and Memphis. So we got a tornado warning for those of you in the areas of Pickens County. That includes Carrollton, Reform, Gordo, and Pickensville, right? And that, of course, is the storm of concern that we have on the radar right now. And that one is basically going to be crossing south of Pickensville into Pickens County. So, Rick, tell everybody a little bit about what the correlation coefficient is.
All right, that's correlation coefficient here. It's short. We like to call it CC, but what it means is a correlation coefficient. When that comes up on the radar, you see what we're seeing right here to the southwest of Pickensville. It's showing you we got something on the ground. Definitely, it's picking up debris, and that's what the correlation coefficient does. It shows you down to the point, like I just mentioned a second ago. It shows you what's really going on, and this radar has picked up debris. It is on the ground, no doubt. Pickens, like you said, Pickensville, I would find shelter immediately.
Yes.
Because the storm is coming right for Pickensville, looks like, and then off to the northeast, Reform. This tornado.
Hold on.
Okay.
I believe that's a tornado warning for me.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Green, no, I'm sorry. Tornado warning for Greens, for Green, Pickens, and Sumter. That is just off to my west. All right, so we got a brand new tornado warning for Green, Pickens, and Sumter counties in Alabama. And real quick, Rick, I want to go back down here to the south because we currently have another tornado that is on the ground right here in South Mississippi, north of Wiggins, Mississippi. So we got a lot of things ongoing right now here in Alabama. But there, of course, is your brand new tornado warning. That this one does include Aliceville. It also includes the areas of Cochran, Dancy. It includes Benevola. It includes the Pleasant Grove area and also the McMullen area, and then getting up here into Gordo. So Gordo is actually, check that out. They're actually in two different tornado warnings.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't think I've ever seen that before. But once again, we've got a confirmed tornado that is on the ground southwest of Pickensville, and then we've got another area of rotation that is going to be really close to the area down here in Pickens County. Now, let me read one that includes Pickens, Green, and Sumter County. Okay, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located 7 miles north of Emale or 18 miles northwest of Livingston, moving to the northeast at 55. Aliceville, Gordo, Carrollton, McMillan. Okay, so let me cut on the velocity and see if we can actually see that area. And I'm guessing, Rick, I'm guessing it's going to be this one right up here south of Geiger. I'm guessing that's where that one's going to be down there.
Yeah, it's showing up well defined on the sweep there. So yeah, it looks like north of.
Yeah, north of Livingston, near the Geiger community right now. And okay.
Folks, things are starting to unfold in West Central Alabama, just like we had talked about just a little while ago. That most definitely.
And I do want to mention, for those of you watching in Alabama, both of those warnings are radar indicated. So both of these are not on the ground yet. However, that one west of Pickensville is on the ground. I can see if it's still picking up on the CC. Yep, it's still there. But yep, it's still there. South of Ravine in Mississippi. And so if you were in Pickensville, you need to be in your safe place right now. Wow, that's going to be right there on the state line here very, very soon. And we got a tornado that could be a long track tornado, don't you think, Rick?
It's looking like that is the case. Something we didn't want to see, but we knew this was going to happen. Well, this was going to happen, or it was going to be expected. Simple fact of what the forecast was calling for, and like you said, it has lived up to what it's been forecast today so far. Now in this late evening hours and the nighttime hours is something we really have to watch. Like Stephen, like you just said, Stephen, Pickensville definitely find shelter now. This tornado is on the ground, like you mentioned, just southwest of Pickensville, coming out of eastern Mississippi into west central Alabama.
So if you are right now near the ravine, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Mississippi area, on the Tom Bennett Road area, you need to be in your safe place. Pickensville and Aliceville Lake. Aliceville Lake, you need to be in your safe place right now, because right now with the new scan, it does look like that it is going a little bit north of Pickensville, because the actual tornado took a jog a little bit to the north. Did you notice that?
Yes.
So now it looks like it's going to go right over Aliceville Lake, in between Pickensville and Aliceville Lake. So, I mean, tornadoes and hurricanes don't really stay on the same path. They kind of wobble back and forth. And so that's the reason it wobbled a little bit to the north. If you're watching in Ravine or if you're watching in Big V Valley, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center, and of course away from windows. And is there anything else you would like to add to that, Ricky or Rick?
That's fine. I've been called either one. That's no problem, Steve. Just like you said, like you just mentioned, it's just going to go north, just north of Pickensville. The way it's looking now, towns ahead, like northeast of there, like Reform, and
Yes.
north of Pickensville, have to watch this storm.
Reform, Carrollton, and places like that, and especially now, I do want to say this real quick. From the tornado that is on the ground right now in Pickensville, it looks like that one will cross west of Gordo. However, Gordo is under a tornado warning for another storm that is back off towards the south. So Gordo, unfortunately for Gordo, you guys are now under two different tornado warnings. And let me see, because I got another update. So let me see. Okay. Once again, the tornado warning for Lauderdale County goes until 9 o'clock. Okay, let me see. Okay, so all of the tornado warnings, it looks like down around the Hattiesburg area, has been allowed to expire. Okay, but for some reason, Birmingham is still going radar indicated on their warning. Now that's kind of strange. Wouldn't you think, Rick?
Yeah, and that's
well,
strange,
no, it's not, because the tornado just dissipated. If you look at the radar right now, CC, it's gone. What's left of it would be south of Ellisville Lake, in between Ellisville Lake and Pickensville right now. So the tornado did dissipate because it's no longer active on the CC right now, but the tornado warning continues for Pickensville.
Yeah, I was still sheltered if possible north of Pickensville. Now that can mean that can mean one of two things: this tornado has dissipated, like you mentioned, but also there's tornadoes do go in a cycle process. Either way, it bears watching if you know. Yes. Stay sheltered until this passes.
All right. Well, continue tornado warning for Pickens County until 9 o'clock. And I want to also mention that the other one for Greene, Pickens, and Sumter, that one is also going to be for until 9 o'clock. And both of those are radar indicated by the National Weather Service in Birmingham. So we still got these tornado warnings for Meridian. And we got a tornado warning that is observed near Meridian. How about that?
Yeah.
So we got a tornado warning that is observed near Meridian.
Yeah. Once again, that's knocking on the door of West Central Alabama.
And speaking of that, radar indicated tornado warning for Sumter.
Yes.
So we got a tornado warning now for northern Sumter. We got a tornado warning for southern Sumter now. And both of these are going to be radar indicated, man. This is going to be incredible. I mean, this is, wow.
Yeah. Like I said, it's came in as advertised.
Yes.
Outbreak.
Okay, so the new tornado warning is going to impact the area of Sumter County until 9:15. We're awaiting it to join up on the screen, and I'm almost sure that it's going to impact the area of York and Livingston along Highway 80. Still waiting. Okay, so Rick, there's your brand new tornado warning that does include the University of West Alabama and York. So this is radar indicated. We've also got a tornado warning that includes Pickens County, and then we got another tornado warning that includes Greene, Pickens, and northern Sumter County. So we've got a lot to digest for you guys right now. And once again, if you're just now joining me, I am Stephen Ray, along with Rick Glass. And Rick is part of the Georgia Stormtroopers, who was nice enough to join me this evening in helping broadcast the severe weather. And so the possible tornado that they are warning for is going to be this right here, east of Meridian and north of Butler, down there in Sumter County, and also eastern Lauderdale County in Mississippi. And there was a confirmed tornado with that.
Yeah, nothing to play with, that's for sure.
And I tell you, man, Pickens County, not Pickens County, Sumter County is in the worst possible way and in the worst possible area for you to see anything from a radar site.
Yeah, isn't it a dead spot radar right there?
Yes, dead spot, yes. All right, so here's what we got going on. We've got a possible tornado that is going to be in between Geiger and Gainesville in northern Pickens County. And moving over here towards the area of Union, West Greene, and Highway 14 in northern Sumter County. Got another tornado warning for southern Sumter County that includes York and Livingston. And then we've got this other tornado warning that was included for Pickensville and Carrollton. And that one, of course, was the one that was dropped the tornado back west of Macon, Mississippi. So those are the areas of concern. And this is getting really close to our location, Rick.
Yes, sir. That's radar indicated, like you mentioned, where
yes.
It's close to you. If you got a shelter, let me know.
Okay.
Me and whoever this man used on this string.
Yep, that's the only one. So yeah, but it'll be about 30 minutes before it hits me.
Yeah.
But once again, got a tornado warning that continues from Pickens County, and this is radar indicated. And also a tornado warning that continues for northern Greene County, northern Sumter, and southern Pickens. And so this is going to be the area of concern right now, down here in between Aliceville and the area of Union and Geiger and Gainesville. And then let's also check on the one up here that is north of Pickensville, Inkton. You got your possible tornado right there southwest of Reform, near the area of Carlos, Owens, and Stansel in Pickens County, also near the Archer community. And that is northwest of Carrollton along 17. We got another possible tornado that is northeast of Geiger, about to cross into Pickens County, south of the Dancy community, west of West Green. Then you got another tornado warning that is crossing into Pickens, into Sumter County from York. Okay, we got another mesoscale discussion. That's coming from the Storm Prediction Center. So that was what that ding, ding, ding was.
Yeah, when you hear that, it comes across.
Yeah.
I'm just asking what that is. I thought that's what it was. The update's coming through.
Yeah.
Okay, Birmingham continues tornado warning for Aliceville, and it is still radar indicated right now. And so your possible tornado is going to be right there north of the city of Geiger, moving over towards the area of Morrow's Grove and north of West Green in Alabama. And all of these are radar indicated, so that means that it's really good right now. For Pickens, Green, and Sumter, that warning goes until 9 o'clock, and the other one that goes until 9:15 for Sumter County. And so those are the two areas of concern. But I will tell you, Rick, it's really looking like these storms over here in Pickens County are starting to take a more linear sign than a spin-up tornado. Because as you can see, they're all lining up instead of pockets of rotation like we had over in East Mississippi.
Yeah, pretty much what we're going to be expecting now. Either way, it's something. This severe weather, severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, straight line winds is all something you got to.
Yes.
Consideration is nothing to play with.
All right, so once again, if you're watching in Aliceville, if you're watching in Reform, if you're watching in Gordo, you need to be in your safe place right now because you got a tornado warning in effect. And this warning, both of them goes for 24 more minutes until 9 o'clock. You've also got this other tornado warning down here that is crossing out of Lauderdale County, Mississippi into Sumter County, Mississippi, south of York and south of Livingston. But the most intense one is going to be this area right up here in Pickens County that is in between Reform and Gordo. And the tornado warning continues until 9 o'clock. So let me see. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Rick, is when this storm, never mind, it won't work. I was going to say when the storm got into Gordo, I was going to let the I was going to switch over to the internet and show you the current conditions, but unfortunately, it's not working.
All right.
Okay, so apparently let's see. All right, let me back out because we got some kind of warning for Clark. We got a tornado warning. All right, so we got a tornado warning now that includes Thomasville, Alabama, and this one is actually, Rick, this is a supercell thunderstorm that is out ahead of the main line. And there it is right over Thomasville, and this is a radar indicated rotation, and this is not what you want to see with the potential for a tornado. And this is also going to be just off to the southwest of Pine Hill. So if you were on your way home on the Highway 43 corridor or the 5 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now, and especially north of Thomasville near the Choctaw Corner. And that's going to be real interesting to see if they extend that into Moringo County down in southwest Alabama, because that thing is really moving towards Moringo County, isn't it? Rick?
Yes, sir. It's moving. Looks like, yeah, you got Lewis, New York, west of Demopolis there, it looks like.
Yes.
New York. Looking at two different radars, our radar here, and then looking at the one I'm seeing on TV here.
Yes. So you got one area of rotation right there over Thomasville. You got another one right here that is coming into York and Livingston. And then, of course, you've got another area of rotation in the Pickensville and in towards the Aliceville area as well. And that one right there is really showing up now across northern Sumter County.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one coming out of Thomasville, Clay Hills, out of town, Sturgill. These towns are in the path of this supercell coming out of Thomasville, Alabama there.
Yes. And so I'm interested to see what they do with the tornado warning, because that one is actually just about to move into Moringo County, and I'm sure the National Weather Service in Birmingham is about to issue a tornado warning for Moringo County. If you were head of the National Weather Service and doing the warnings, would you not issue one for Moringo County?
Yes, sir. It's on the border. Yeah, these are the two weather services offices joining together here. You got Mobile, you got Birmingham. This current tornado warning in the Thomasville area is coming out of the Mobile office area, CWA County Warren area, into Birmingham's County Warren area. Right. So I'm sure they back and forth with each other, telling them what's going on here. I know we're our main concern right now is severe weather, but it's on the same subject what I'm about to say right quick. I had numerous people tell me, say, Rick, you missed your calling. Yeah, I think I totally agree. I think I have. But I'm still blessed to do this, even with GST or STN.
Right.
I came aboard next month, be 2 years, and let me tell you, at first I think, what the heck am I doing here? But as I got months went by, I think, you know what, this is where I belong, because this is what I should have been doing all this time. So
yes.
But yeah, like I said, we're not here to scare no one. We're here to actually be there for folks, be the calm of things instead of scaring folks. We hope everything turns out for the best tonight. During
Yes.
the system we got. Now Alabama now coming, and then Georgia early in the morning.
Okay, so no update from the Weather Service in Birmingham. They continue the tornado warning for Pickens, Greene, and Sumter counties. All right, so it is right there. I mean, just right there on the line. So let's go back up here to the north and check on the storms north of this area. And I got to tell you what, Rick, this one right here, south of Aliceville, is really catching my eye as well, because that one has really started to tighten up just south of Aliceville and just to the west of Union. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, when you see that circulation tighten up on radar, it's something. It calls for concern. It calls for something definitely to be to keep your eye on. Like I just said, I mean, like I said a second ago, we're not here to scare no one. We're here to tell you straight. When it tightens up on Doppler radar, when that circulation tightens up like that was doing in Ellisville and the one in Thomasville, over in Alabama, it's something to keep your eye on, no doubt. Whether you us, National Weather Service meteorologist, or TV meteorologist.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Weather Service in Birmingham continues tornado warning for Pickens County until 9 o'clock. So both of these are still radar indicated, which is really good. You've got one that is sitting here near the Reform area south of Millport. And then you got another one right here that is sitting right over the city of Aliceville. And then, of course, you've now, Rick, I'm really, really surprised that the Weather Service in Birmingham has not issued anything for Moringo County. Are you?
Yeah, right. I am.
Because if you look at radar, that thing on velocity is completely in Moringo County right now. Yeah, it's sitting down there south of Pope and along the I-10 corridor south of Doyle and south of Shiloh. Okay, they continue tornado warning for Sumter until 9:15, and that one is also radar indicated. Now, Rick, if ever you need to go, just let me know, okay?
I can stick around a few more minutes to tell them.
I got you, because I know it's getting late over there because it's like 10 o'clock over there.
Yeah, it's knocking on the doors. Like you said, 9:46 over here in West Georgia. Y'all are behind us over there. But I like you said, I'm glad to be here to helping you.
Yes, and I appreciate you. But all of these warnings are tornado or radar indicated. You got one for Sumter County until 9:15. You got another one for northern Sumter County until 9 o'clock. And then you've got another one for Pickens County until 9 p.m. And so all of these are the areas of concern, especially this area south of York. Let me see. Amen. Rick, look at all of those tornado warnings in South Mississippi. You got 3 around Waynesboro. Mm-hmm. And then you got one down here that is in McLean, Mississippi, and Beaumont that is observed. Okay, so you got a confirmed tornado in Mississippi. It's located over Maxie, Beaumont, and McLean around that area. So we got a tornado observed down here in Mississippi. So I apologize for my friends in Mississippi that we're still on. So let's go back over here to the radar. And Rick, if you need to go, just let me know, okay? But air course is your confirmed tornado near the McLean area. And it's going to be sitting north of McLean right now. And that's going to be the area of concern right now. All right. Any final words before you go, Rick?
I guess all I've really got to say, really, like you said, keep an eye on the weather tonight, whether if it's weather radio, mobile device, or even your favorite local weatherman or something, or meteorologist, or us here at STN. We'll be always here to let you know what's going on. Stephen, what about the Florida Panhandle? What's your thoughts on that area since it's knocking on the door?
Florida Panhandle, I think it's going to be pretty severe because you've got all those tornado warnings down in South Mississippi. So I think it's going to be active right down there.
Yeah, probably after midnight, folks, in Panhandle, Florida, definitely have to start keeping an eye on the weather tonight. Here in Southwest Georgia, Stephen, since this line's moving fast and coming into Alabama, it may be coming through Southwest Georgia a lot earlier than 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. For our folks over here in Georgia, look for this line to come through about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Like you said, we'll be on here letting y'all know, whether it be on this live stream or our Zello channel, letting you know what's going on over here. And pretty much right now, Mississippi and Alabama and then Georgia.
Yes.
And the Panhandle.
Well, man, I really do appreciate you joining me, and have a good evening, okay?
Yes, sir. Keep doing your thing, Stephen. Have a good night. Everybody out there, y'all take care.
All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So it's back to just me, and we currently have a brand new tornado warning that includes the area down there of Washington County in Mississippi, Washington County in Alabama. All right, so we got multiple tornado warnings now lined up west of Tuscaloosa. What? All right, so we got multiple tornado warnings now that includes Mississippi and Alabama. We got a tornado warning. All of these are east of Hattiesburg. We got a confirmed tornado that is on the ground that includes the McLean and the Aliceville, Mississippi area. We've got an observed tornado that returns or expires in 9 minutes. We've also got another tornado warning off to the north that includes the Waynesboro, Mississippi area and the Buckatuna, Mississippi area that includes a portion of Waynesboro, Mississippi. We've got another tornado warning that includes the area of Livingston, York, and also down here along the Highway 80 corridor that is also radar indicated for 23 more minutes. And then up here closer to home, we've got a tornado warning that includes southern Pickens County for another 8 minutes. And then we've got this other one that includes Pickens County for 8 more minutes as well. So we've got 2 warnings in Pickens County. We've got the one that is down here in Sumter County, and we got the one down here in Thomasville. And then, of course, we've got the other one that is down here into Washington County as well. So let me see what the other... So there are your active tornado warnings for Aliceville, Reform, and Gordo. And your possible tornado for this area is going to be right over here near the Pleasant Grove, Pioneer, and the Jenna area. And I'm almost certain that we're about to get one for the Tuscaloosa area here within a matter of minutes as we get closer to the Utah and Tuscaloosa areas here in West Alabama. All right, so what we've got going on for the people over there in Mississippi, we have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground down here near McLean, Mississippi, and it's going to be for this area right here, north of McLean, Mississippi. And this is a large and extremely, could be a large and extremely dangerous tornado that does include the areas of McLean, Mississippi. And this is a nasty line of severe storms that are coming through the Leakesville area right now. And if you were down there in Mississippi, you need to be in your safe place right now. And like I said, I do apologize for focusing more on Alabama rather than Mississippi here. Okay, for those of you in Mississippi, we're getting a new warning for Mississippi. However, the tornado warnings up here in Pickens County have been allowed to expire. Up.
Southwestern Choctaw County in southwestern Alabama. Northwestern Washington County in southwestern Alabama. Northwestern Clark County in southwestern Alabama. East Central Wayne County in southeastern Mississippi. Until 9:30 p.m. CET.
Okay, so we got all right, so the tornado warnings up here in Pickens County have been allowed to expire, and they are no longer active. We've got the one down here for Sumter County that goes for another 16 minutes. Okay, the Pickens County ones are gone. The Sumter County one is for 16 more minutes, and then we've got this new one that includes the areas of Choctaw, Washington, and Clark counties, and that warning goes until 9:30 for Cialis and Coffeyville. So we're down to 3 tornado warnings right now. Yep, we got this one right here that is coming out of McLean, Mississippi, that is observed. A confirmed tornado was located 4 miles northeast of McLean. A damaging tornado, radar indicated tornadoes of Fruitdale, Alabama, and Leakesville, Mississippi. So if you're in Leakesville, Mississippi, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Okay, National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Tuscaloosa and Fayette. And so that's going to be for the northern end of the line. Yes, that's going to be up here for this. Okay. So there's your possible tornado west of Millery, east of Waynesboro, that is coming up here towards a point near Cialis and Coffeyville and Gilberttown. And then you got the other tornado warning.
T. Martin, Diamond Head, Diver.
Tornado warning for us. Tornado warning for Pickens and Tuscaloosa. And this includes, all right, so here we go. All right. Oh. All right, so we got a brand new tornado warning for northwestern Tuscaloosa County, and this does include the areas in and around the Gordo. This does include the Holman, Buell, and north of Coker. And so there's your possible tornado. This is for western Tuscaloosa, and this is a radar indicated rotation. Northwestern Tuscaloosa County and east central Pickens County. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Gordo, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. Gordo, Coker, Samantha, Bankhead Lock and Dam, Lake Lurleen State Park, Binion Creek Landing, Lake Tuscaloosa, Moores Bridge, Buell, and places like that. All right, tornado. All right, so if you're just now joining me, we got a tornado warning that includes the area of northwestern Tuscaloosa County. And this does include the areas of Gordo. This includes the areas up here in Tuscaloosa County of Holman, Mount Olive, Thorndale, Carrollwood. It also includes the Rising Tide, Lake Cove, Shirley. It also includes the Moores Bridge area, Lake Tuscaloosa, and all the way up here. There's Moores Bridge. There's the Skeleton Bend Estates. There's Gorgas. And, of course, Wyndham Springs are all in the path of this possible tornado that is sitting just off to the west of the Sipsey River near the Holman community and near Buell, Alabama. And this is a radar indicated rotation. And this is coming in here towards the Kirk community and the Benevola Road area. So that is the area of concern. It is north of Foster's, north of Northport, and it is coming towards the area of Coker right now. And so that is the area of concern over here towards the Holman and Buell areas here in West Tuscaloosa County. And this does include, like I said, the area of Lake Tuscaloosa. It is north of the Yacht Club Bay. It does include Lake Cove, the North Riviera, Carrollwood Estates, Driftwood Estates, Mount Olive, Thorndale. There, of course, is Lake Tuscaloosa right there. It includes the North River Country Club Estates, the Bachelor Subdivision, and other areas like that. So that is the area of concern northwest of Tuscaloosa and northwest of the city of Northport right now. So if you are over here along the County Road 140 Elrod, if you are near the Holman Church Road area, that is the area of concern that you need to be in your safe place right now, because this is about to push over into the county. It's sitting on the county line right now, just off to the south of the city of Gordo in Pickens County. Alabama. And if you're in Holman or if you're in Coker, you need to be in your safe place right now. We're getting another tornado warning for Greene County in Alabama. All right, so let me back out. We've got another tornado warning for Greene County. So I'm going to guess that this is going to be for this area right here that is near the Mantua area. So we're getting another tornado warning that includes Greene County. So we will see this as it pops up together. All right, so we got the one up there that's in Tuscaloosa County. We're getting another one for Greene County, and it may be for this area down here between Boligy and Utah, near Forkland. Okay, come on. We are awaiting the Weather Service to pop up the brand new warning for Greene County on the screen. The new tornado warning for Greene County for 34 more minutes. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Tishaby, or 9 miles east of Livingston, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. And this is basically going to be for all of Greene County. All right, so the possible tornado is going to be down here near the Boligy area, moving off towards the north and towards the east. All right, so we got two areas of rotation right now in West Alabama. If you're just now joining me, we got this area of rotation that is on the county line near the Elrod and Buell-Holman area. And then we've got this other area of rotation, a tornado warning that was just issued for Boligy, Utah, Knoxville, and Forkland down here in Greene County as well. So let me take you back up here towards the storm of concern closer to home, near the Gordo and Fairview area and near the Holman community. And your possible tornado is going to be sitting up there north of the 159 corridor in Pickens County right now. And it's going to be coming over here towards a point near the Shirley community, and then getting up here towards Morse Bridge on 171. And I can almost guarantee you that that storm right there very well could be a storm and a tornado that is quickly about to. Okay, we have a tornado that is observed, that is confirmed on the ground in Pickens County and Tuscaloosa County. All right, so we currently have a tornado that is observed on the ground in Pickens County. And the brand new warning says that it is observed for Pickens and Tuscaloosa until 9:45. So there it is. All right, a confirmed tornado was located over Gordo, moving to the northeast at 55. This is a radar confirmed tornado. Gordo, Samantha, Binion Creek Landing, Morse Bridge, Wiley, Ecola, Wyndham Springs, New Lexington, Elrod, and Lake Tuscaloosa. Okay, so we got to call this now a tornado emergency for places in and around Morse Bridge, also up here towards the Shirley area, and anywhere along the 171 corridor in between Northport and Morse Bridge right now. And that very well could be your developing tornado that is right there. South of Fairview and into the Shirley, Alabama area right now. So we've got an observed tornado that is on the ground. And let me also see if I can see it any better from Columbus. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's near the Holman area, near the Ecola Road, north of Highway 82. So there is your confirmed tornado that is going to be sitting north of Highway 82, north of Buell, north of Holman, moving off in the direction of Shirley, and then crossing 171 in between Morse Bridge and Northport. So if you were near the Shirley community, if you were near the Brownville community, Montgomery Lakes subdivision, Ecola, you need to be in your safe place right now, because that is a confirmed tornado that is observed, that is sitting here in Tuscaloosa County, just across the county line from Pickens County into Tuscaloosa County right now. So if you're watching in Holman, if you're watching in Ecola, if you're watching up towards the Shirley community, you need to be in your safe place right now. And that is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Also near the Ecola Road area, the Upper Columbus Road or the Boyd Road. That is where you need to be in your safe place. Also, I saw down there the Union Chapel Road area. You need to be in your safe place right now. Also down here towards the Shelley Hughes Road area, you need to be in your safe place as well. Okay, they have dropped Pickens County from the tornado warning because it has completely gone into Tuscaloosa County. And so the possible tornado is going to be right there north of the city of Holman in Alabama, in Tuscaloosa County. And so that is the area of concern, and it's gone. All right, so what's left of your tornado is going to be sitting right here. Probably, let me see. Okay, it's going to be crossing 171 right now. So your tornado warning and your confirmed tornado is going to be sitting near the Montgomery Lakes area north of Brownville, because this tornado is moving off at a very, very fast clip. And so that is the area of concern right now. All right, so we currently have a tornado that is on the ground still in northern Tuscaloosa County. We've got a tornado debris signature noted on radar from the National Weather Service in Elrod. So that is going to be the area of concern right now. And your possible tornado is going to be this area that is north of Shirley, getting close to Brownville and Montgomery Lakes right now. And this is an observed tornado. A confirmed tornado was located near Lake Lurleen State Park, or 9 miles east of Gordo, moving to the northeast at 55. This is a damaging tornado. And this is going to be Samantha, Binion Creek Landing, Morse Bridge, Ecola, Wyndham Springs, New Lexington, and Lake Tuscaloosa. And so it's near the Montgomery Lakes area right now. And this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground, about to cross the 171 area in between Morse Bridge and Tuscaloosa, and especially on the northern side of Northport. And if you are near Road 35 or Montgomery Lakes or near Brownville, you need to be in your safe place right now, because this storm is on the ground. Also near the Beth Barbara Road, or you need to be the Woodway Drive. You need to be in your safe place on 171 right now, as this is like I said, a confirmed tornado that is a debris signature south of Brownsville, north of Shirley, coming over here towards the Binion Heights and Northwind, Alabama, in Tuscaloosa County. North of Coker. Okay, we are getting the tornado warning continuing for 23 more minutes for northern Tuscaloosa County. And this is in between Brownville and Shirley, Alabama right now. And the National Weather Service we need to keep an eye on this as well. 918. So let me switch. Okay, so there's your updated possibles. There's your updated warning. And this is going to be crossing Highway 43 near the Skelton Bend Estate south of Gorgas. Okay, so this tornado is now in between 171 and 43. So if you are near the Montgomery Lakes area, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, County Road 35 and the Old Fayette Road, you need to be in your safe place. Also, on the western end of North Side Road, you need to be in your safe place. Wynwood as well. up there towards Northside High School. You need to be in your safe place right now as well. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. So once again, if you were in the Skelton Bend Estates area, you need to be in your safe place. Also, if you are near the North Riviera, you need to be in your safe place right now. Continues tornado warning. And this storm is heading towards Barry right now. Okay, for some reason, so you got your still got your tornado right there. That it's going to be west of 43. About to cross 43. Near the Gorgas Road and Northside Road area, also the Haygood Chapel Road and the Fondren Road area. So if you were near Wynwood, the Fondren Road, Northside Road, or if you were on top of Old Fayette Road right now, that is the area of concern. Also, the Billy Bigham Road, Northside Road on the western end, the JC Road, also near the Bart Brown Road. You need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Once again, that is the Bart Brown Road, Northside Road, Billy Bigham Road, and then up here towards the Northside High School as well, the Haygood Chapel Road and the Fondren Road area near Wynwood, up there in northern Tuscaloosa County. Okay, so we got a tornado warning that continues up here for northwestern Tuscaloosa County. That includes the Gorgas area, the Samantha area, the Wyndham Springs area, and the Wiley area, also New Lexington. And so those are the areas of concern right now in northern Tuscaloosa County. You've also got this other area of rotation that is down here near the city of Utah. That's got a tornado warning on it. Okay, guys, I am back. And I want to let you guys know that there is a brand new tornado warning down here that includes the area of Marion, and also it includes the area down here in the Talladega National Forest for Perry County in South Alabama. And this is going to be the area of concern right now. All right, so we got a brand new tornado warning for Moringo County. So we got a tornado warning now that includes Moringo County, that includes Linden, Alabama. We got that one that includes Perry County as well. So what's going on down here in, yeah, right there. Okay, so that continues the tornado warning for the